Hey guys, my name is Nala and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in Clan Gen with CoralClan once again, and thank you so much for the support on my last video, guys. It was amazing. But this game takes up a lot of time, so let's stop yapping and get right into it. We haven't done patrols this moon, so we will see how everyone is doing and then we will send our cats out on patrol. We've got so many apprentices, guys, it's crazy. Rhymestar saw some wandering two legs today. Is looking forward to the next gathering. Is fetching Sandy Kit for another cat who was looking for him. Is regretting not going to sleep earlier. Tries to set a good example for younger cats. Wants to get so much done today. Has the apprentices very engaged in a very, very tall tale. Tries to set a good example for younger cats. I love Loaf. She's just a loaf of bread. She's so chill and her eyes are gorgeous. Sun Freckle worries that she isn't contributing enough. Marathon Streak tries to set a good example for younger cats. Endothermic is exhausted after a patrol. Rowan Stripe has no patience for Ice Paw's complaints about training. What was his again? I forgot. Oh yeah. So you shouldn't be doing patrols. You've got what? You've got water in your lungs. You shouldn't be doing patrols. Saw a kitty pet with no fur at all. Who was that? Ice Paw. Yeah, okay. Has so much to learn. You do. Won't stop asking why. I love him. I've not seen that prompt before. It's amazing. I love it. Is making sure there's nothing around camp that needs to be done. Is craving the taste of shrew. Tries to do too much at once and defeatedly asks Sun Freckle for help. Is hoping he finds an opportunity to slip back to his nest. Saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-leg garden. Glances a squirrel that just barely got away. Wonders what became of her two legs. Almost choked on his prey. Got in trouble for bringing thorns into the nest. As you should, sir. Thorns are painful. Wishes other cats would stop babying her. Wants to get to know Carp Kit better. She wishes that she would stop being babied. So, you should maybe help her with that. Is not allowed to leave the nursery for the rest of the day after pranking Daisy Paw. So, with Daisy Paw, at least I think it's Daisy Paw, yeah, he's asking why a lot. And Heather Kit pranks him, so he's asking her why over and over again just to annoy her. And to find out why she did it, because she won't tell anyone. But Falcon Song ain't having it. She's that kind of mother who will I feel like she'd be quite playful. Oh, she's righteous. In that case, I feel like she'd be a bit more strict with that, and she'd stop the kids from being pranking other cats and getting away with it, Anyways, let's do patrols. Hemlock Paw can finally go out with Curl Arch again. The prey is good. We'll do randoms. Hunting party. Curl Arch tries to show off, but it screws up the coordination of the entire patrol. Wonderful. Great job, Curl Arch. Daisy Paw, Peach, and we'll send Flurry Egg and Gold Paw out as well. Gathering together to train, Flurry Egg notices that some of the other cats in the training ring are starting without warming up properly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone stop. Let's go back to basics. The patrol doesn't listen to Flurry Egg and continues on. Flurrier cuffs, storming away. Fine. Don't come crying to her when someone gets hurt in a simple training exercise then. Tulip Paw and Cobra Leaf. I think Tulip Paw and Sandpaw have had issues in the past, so we'll send them out together. Large Head. That art is really nice. Catches the Hare. Get in. Bee-Paw's mentor is unavailable, so we will send out Ice Paw and Rowan Stripe instead. As for patrol passes along the sand between the waves and some rock pools, they find one of the oddest things any of them have ever seen, an octopus on land. It's clearly headed for the ocean. Well, this octopus decided to cross at the wrong time. Ruthlessly, Rowan Stripe dispatches it, paws swishing through the very squishy squish. A small amount of prey. I mean, it's not the best, but it's better than nothing. Yellow Paw and Marathon Streak. If anything, I feel like Marathon Streak should have yellow in their name. They do have a streak of orange and their base colour is yellow. So I feel like they should really be called Yellow Streak, but I don't know. For patrol, here's a cat begging for their house folk to come back, just barely intelligible over the sound of a monster speeding away. So, Marathon Streak is daring, and Yellow Paw is strict. So I don't think Yellow Paw would be up for taking the cat with them. But Marathon Streak is daring, so they'd be willing to take the risk of bringing them back, so I think we'll go ahead. She discovers the crawling body of a Kittypet. It seems they attempted to run after their two legs, but were run over by another monster. Marathon Streak silently sends a prayer for the Kittypet and can't help cursing the two legs who abandoned such a loyal cat. Your clan's reputation towards outsiders has worsened. Oh, that's so sad. Beepaw, who is your parent? Haircloud, right, you are an orphan. Falcon Song is stuck with Kits. I'm not going to send you out with her. I think what's his skill? Climbing. He'd get something out of being with Rhymestar, as Rhymestar is also good at climbing. The patrol is checking along the borderlines when they hear a startling sound, a hiss of pain. They quickly follow the sound to the source. It's a loner, one who appears to be injured. So Rhymestar is childish, and Beepaw is adventurous. I feel like Rhymestar would help the cat, but then I'm not sure how they would feel about them staying in the clan. And then Beepaw just do whatever Rhymestar says, because they're just an apprentice and Rhymestar's leader. But we will proceed. The patrol approaches cautiously. The loner draws himself up, but doing so causes him to let out another hiss. Rhymestar offers to bring him to camp. Though he seems hesitant, the loner agrees. Branchfleck, that's a cool name. Whoa, he's so pretty! He is 81 moons, male, charismatic, and has natural intuition. What is his condition? Torn pelt. I see how that would be painful. My god, he's so cute. I love him. He's gorgeous. God. He's so cute. I love him. We will send him out with Falcon Song on a training patrol, I think. It'd be good for him to get some training in. Swimming, righteous, charismatic, observing. Yeah, she would stop his antics or anything. Falcon's song suggests this might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Branchfleck. Makes sense as he did just join. They have a nice practice session and trust and coordination grow stronger. Good. Now, if Branchfleck wasn't so much older than Falcon Song, I would definitely ship them. But the age gap, she's 22 and he's 81. That's not the best. So while I do want to make them mates, I'm not going to because of the age gap. Straw Feather territory, chatting on the way to a herb patch. Prancefruit tries to converse, but Elm Feather just snaps at him to focus on getting herbs. Elm Feather, that was mean. At least we got some mallow, I guess. I'm gonna turn on the widgets. Okay, hit it. Yeah. So we are going into a new year. 32 additional pieces. Flurry Egg was dragged out into the ocean by the tide and inhaled a lot of water before managing to get out. She's been hacking and sputtering ever since. Oh god. Elm Feather received a present, gold feathers, from Endothermic and decided to keep it with him on his pelt. Oh, I think he was trying to give a gift to Elm Feather, because Endothermic has had water in his lungs for 2 moons now, and he was giving him thanks. PlayStation Seed no longer has joint pain. PlayStation Seed was trying to fluff up her nest when she saw a fawn inside of her bedding. Another prank, but it could not fool her. Oh yeah, we've got new apprentices now, haven't we? Slipped on some rocks and dislocated her leg. So, she found a fawn, recovered from joint pain, and then dislocated her leg. Yellow Paw wasn't looking where he was going and tripped over a small trunk, gaining a few bruises. Sandy Paw fidgets impatiently beside Falcon Song as he waits for the meeting to end. He's finally an apprentice. He wants to hurry up and get out there and go, go, go. Isn't Falcon Song his mum? I'll check that. We do have a lot of apprentices right now, so it does make sense, but you know. Cartpaw silently swears to StarClan to do her best for the clan as she touches noses with Rhymestar. Oh wow, we know who Rhymestar's favourite is. Softpaw can't seem to sit still as he bounces up to touch noses with Branchfleck, swearing he'll be the best warrior the clan has ever seen. Watching with pride as Heatherpaw is named and given to Peach to apprentice under, Falcon Song knows that he was a good choice. Very good choice. Peach is one of my personal favourites. Loaf's cat bite has healed. Branchfleck's pelt has recovered from being so torn. Nice. We will save and actually Loaf is 85 and Branchfleck is 82. What's his relationship with Loaf? He has none. Where is Loaf? Loaf! Where are you? Aha. There's nothing there. You will be together with Branchfleck soon enough. I need Branch Loaf kits. Anyways, Rhymestar is looking forward to finding more prayers for snow melts. Carl Arch found a wonderful napping spot outside camp. Prancefruit is just so popular lately. Elm Feather got startled by a squirrel. I really like how he has those gold feathers. It really makes his tail pop. What's his relationship with Endothermic? Wow, he's really close with Prancefruit, Runstripe, Carl Arch, Hollyhock Stalk, and Sunfreckle. Where is Endothermic? Oh. Elm Feather knows that Endothermic would be safe before him during an emergency. Elm Feather was 17 moons old. That's a bit dramatic. Elm Feather received a present, gold feathers, from Endothermic and decided to keep it with him on his pelt. Endothermic was 44 moons old. While I do think that it was thanks to Elm Feather for taking care of him, I think it was also that Endothermic was trying to ease some of the dislike. So, you know. But, yeah. That's it. Flurrier saw a big scary dog today. Envies the deputy's position. Oh! He has 2 apprentices! I didn't realise that. Okay, that causes issues. Co-belief has the apprentices very engaged in very, very tall tales. Daydreams about being a warrior in Tiger Clan. Boasts loudly about all her accomplishments. Can't find a yellow paw anywhere. I forgot to do this earlier, but yoink, you're my favourite. You're one of my favourites. Purrs as a cool breeze hits her. Is exhausted after a patrol. Is worried others are judging him. Is fetching branch fleck for another cat who was looking for him. What was he doing again? Ah, I think Yellowpaw was looking for him, but then he was also looking for Yellowpaw and they couldn't find each other. Is helping the Medicine Cat organise herb stores. I feel like one of these apprentices should have been made like a Medicine Cat Apprentice. Had quite the adventure today. Practices his highest jump. I feel like Goldpaw should really be like a Medicine Cat Apprentice. Hang on, I'm gonna do a roll thing, guys. I will be right back. Okay, so I just did it, and I got the result as yes, so we will change Goldpaw. Medicine Cat Apprentice. Okay. Practices his highest jump, so it doesn't really go with your roll anymore, but you do. Is letting a wound go untreated in hopes it gives her a scar. Please don't do that. That is bad. Is watching endothermic train. He should not be training. He is injured. Is looking forward to finding more prayers for snow melts. Who was that again? Oh yeah, Beeple. Is grooming herself, making sure every whisker is in place. Is looking forward to finding more prayers for snow melts. Is worried Falcon Song is overworking herself. Aw, he's worried about his mum. That's so sweet. Carp Paw, that is, that confused me a bit when I saw it. Feels disappointed after a miscatch. She is so pretty. Oh, I forgot to see what Sandy Paw is like. He is adventurous and a moss ball hunter. Very nice, very nice. Carp Paw is faithful and splashes in puddles. I feel like her faithfulness would, like, even out Rhymestar's childishness. I feel like she would be one of the more responsible kids. Soft Paw wonders if Peach was a good apprentice. He is adventurous and also splashes in puddles. So we have adventurous, faithful, adventurous. And Heatherpaw is finding Carlarch annoying. And she is troublesome, of course, and also splashes in puddles. Apart from Sandypaw, the entire litter splashes in puddles. PlayStation Seed wonders if it's too late to become a mediator. If you do, that will be greatly appreciated, PlayStation. Hollyhock Stork feels too stiff to leave his nest today. Aww. That's sad. He's getting old. How many cats do we have? We have 28. Oh no. 7 more cats and this has to go on. That will be sad when it happens. But let's do it. So Hemlock Paw and Carlarch. The prey is still good, so yeah. Practice teamwork. Seeing progress. Hemlock Paw is making. Carlarch tells her So as they work on ambushing strategies. Daisy Paw and Peach. Oh, and Heatherpaw. This will be quite hard to do. Is there anyone without an apprentice? Loaf doesn't have an apprentice. We will send Loaf out as well. Good thing we did. The patrol catches the scent of a fox, but is it red or grey? Tracking it, they find a stocky grey fox feeding on an unidentifiable but deliciously stinky mound of carrion the sea has washed up onto the shore. We have ambitious, lonesome, troublesome, and confident. The traits, I feel like the ambitious, troublesome, and confident weigh out the lonesome a lot, and they would definitely go for it. So let's do it. Heatherpaw makes the stupid mistake to intent on winning the fight to respect her enemy's teeth, and it's only being yanked back by the tail that saves her from the injury. The patrol gives up and settles down to wait a safe distance away until the fox leaves of its own accord. Heatherpaw, please be careful. You will die. But, small amount of praise better than nothing, I guess. Tulippaw and Cobra Leaf. While out training together, Tulippaw starts an argument with Cobra Leaf about the technique they're working on. Cobra Leaf has taken valuable time out of his day to personally help Tulip Leaf with his training, and this is completely juvenile behaviour. Cobra Leaf isn't shy about telling Tulippaw so, and by the time they're back in camp, the apprentice is cowed but respectful once more. Sandpaw and Sunfreckle. They find a Kittypet who's interested in joining the clan. They banter with the cat a bit, making them feel more welcome. Insecure and troublesome, Sandpaw definitely sneak the cat in. The patrol doesn't have to do much convincing, and the Kittypet seems happy to join the clan. Bubbling Spot joined the clan. Oh, let's see Bubbling Spot. Where are they? Pretty girl! She has steady paws and is adventurous. I have not seen the steady paws trait before. She's so cute. She's got a heart on her head. No, I can't take it. She's so cute. She's giving Blue Star from the actual books. No, that's too cute. We are going to stop taking in cats though. Now, at this point, we've got too many. We've got 29 now? Yeah, 29. Bee Paw doesn't have endothermic available, so we will send out Ice Paw and Rowan Stripe. The patrol hears a cat begging for their house folks to come back, just barely intelligible over the sound of a monster speeding away. So this works out perfectly because Rowan Stripe is cold and Ice Paw is strict, and we literally just said we weren't going to bring anyone back, so we'll just not proceed. Decides it's none of his business and resumes his patrol. Okay, so we will send out Sandy Paw and Falcon Song. The patrol comes across a Clan apprentice waiting quietly at the border. When the apprentice notices the patrol, they press themselves to the ground, begging to join CoralClan. Righteous and adventurous, this is the first patrol. Swimming and hunting. Oh, you know what? I can't say no to apprentices, they're too cute. Rockpaw joined the clan. The patrol brings the apprentice back to camp where she is accepted into the clan, although this doesn't help relations with Clan. Who is the apprentice? Rockpaw, wow, okay. She is cunning and quick-witted. Oh, pretty. She has the classic pelt. Should be a warrior next moon. We have Cartpaw and Rhyme Star. Thunder Path running along the shore. Crosses the Thunder Path and hunts on the other side. Medium amount of prey, okay. Softpaw and Branch Fleck. As the patrol heads out to hunt, Softpaw admits he thinks he had a vision from CoralClan last night. Softpaw notices Branch Fleck looking at him enviously and withdraws from the rest of the patrol, dismissing the dream as unimportant. Sir, be nice to the apprentice. He literally just got a vision. Be nice. Oh, I forgot about Yellowpaw. Okay, Yellowpaw and Marathon Streak. As the patrol passes along the sand between the waves and some rock pools, they find one of the oddest things any of them have ever seen, an octopus on land. It's clearly headed for the ocean. The cats watch the rolling, uncoordinated, twisting mass of limbs, completely weirded out. The octopus is almost to the sea before someone thinks to catch the thing, and in the resulting scramble, the octopus gets away entirely. Very small amount of prey. So now we have Rockpaw to send out with Bubbling Spot. I love how the Kittypet and the Clan Apprentice both get sent out together. I just realised Bubbling Spot's name is perfect. Because, like, we're CoralClan, and, like, coral is in oceans, and oceans have bubbles sometimes. As Bubbling Paw leads Rockpaw to a training area, Rockpaw stops and asks, with a serious look in her eye, if Bubbling Spot will teach her some more advanced battle moves. So, Rockpaw, I'm not sure if you know this, but Bubbling Spot is, she's new to clan life. Literally just joined, like, a day ago in the actual game. So, she may not know any, but go ahead and try, I guess. Bubbling Spot purrs and tells Rockpaw that she's not ready for that yet. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to interpret that as Bubbling Spot has no idea about any battle moves, and she herself isn't ready for that. Rockpaw is, but Bubbling Spot isn't. Oh, okay, never mind, that works out. Prance Fruit, Goldpaw. No, we'll leave them alone, and then we'll send out Feather and be pulled together. Prance Fruit heads out on an herb gathering patrol, searching for the evergreen, ever-reliable horsetail to harvest from the herb stores. Goldpaw trots after him, asking him why horsetail grows so weirdly without leaves. Prance Fruit doesn't know why horsetail plants lack leaves, but he encourages Goldpaw's interest in the topic. As a plant that grows without losing any of its green and leaf bare, while also having a crucial herbal use in stopping blood loss, horsetail is a welcome sight in any well-stocked medicine cat den. Horsetail was gathered. Feather and Beepaw. It's ironic how Beepaw's mentor is Endothermic, and Endothermic gave Feather gold feathers. Feather has feathers on his tail, I just realised that. As the Medicine Cat's patrol pads out into CoralClan territory, Beepaw tells Feather about the dream he had last night and what the CoralClan vision could mean for CoralClan. Okay, I'm listening. Feather stares at Beepaw with a cold look, telling him to figure out his dreams himself, and that it's doubtful someone like Beepaw would have a vision. Sir, the utter disrespect you are giving people recently. How dare you? Okay, we have Beepaw, and I forgot who Branch Fleck's apprentice is. Softpaw. So we have Softpaw and Beepaw who had visions. We will check these guys and see if any of them have anything to do with it. Guide. Marchester is watching over the newest additions to our clan. Oh, that's sweet. Softstone is sad he never got his warrior name. I'm going to interpret that as he is sad he never got it when he was living, because he got it in CoralClan. Privet Flit encourages Hopswell to dip her paws into the cool water. I love that. Finch is curious about what Goldpaw is doing. Okay. So I'm going to say that Paw got a message in his dreams about Gold Paw because, like, Finch is having a prompt about him. So she's telling Beeple that they need to keep an eye on. They're telling Beeple they need to keep an eye on Goldpaw, and then maybe Softstone is like worried that, like, who was it again? Softpaw. Yeah, Softpaw isn't going to get his name. But we will time skip and that will be it, because I think it's been quite a while, guys. But yeah. 38 additional pieces. Hollyhock Stalk finds a Kittypet who joins the clan. The Kittypet decides to take on a more clan-like name and is now called Tree Speckle. Nice. There's no longer water in Endothermic's lungs. He's back to breathing normally. Endothermic saved Branch Fleck from a hawk but was hurt. Oh my. So, he finally got back to breathing normally, but then was hurt. Cobleaf got his paw stuck in a two-leg trap, and while he eventually escaped, his leg is heavily injured. Oh! Maybe Finch, or who was it? Softstone were warning about that instead, or like the hawk or something. Goldpaw's gotten a stomachache. Cobleaf sits in the crowd, chest puffed out in pride as he watches Tulip Paw be named Tulip Swan and honoured for her skill. He considers himself lucky to have been able to train such an amazing young cat and looks forward to seeing the warrior she becomes. CoralClan welcomes Sand Swan as a new warrior, honouring her zest. I love that. So we have a Tulip Swan and a Sand Swan. Rhymestar quite likes Swan, I guess. Yellowpaw's bruises have healed. Rhymestar calls the clan to a meeting and declares Yellowpaw to be a warrior. He is now called Yellow Whisker and is celebrated for his loyalty. So personally, I don't like the name Whisker, so I think we'll rename him. Rhymestar calls the clan to a meeting and declares Rockpaw to be a warrior. She is now called Rock Pearl and is celebrated for her humour. That is such a nice name. I love that. So now we have Rock Pearl, who is gorgeous. She's craving the taste of fish. She's playful and clever. I love her. Where's the new cat? Tree Speckle. She's female, insecure, law keeper and a good climber, has a black bell collar and 60 moons. So, minor issue, the bell's gonna get in the way, don't you think? Maybe she'll just do, like, hunting patrols or something. Or, like, she'll take over, like, training, like, apprentices when their mentors aren't around. Something, I don't know. But we have Tulip Swan and Sun Swan. I love how they're siblings and both have swan in their name. Very engaged and a very tall tail. I'm assuming that's her sisters, and like her brothers. She is female, and she is also female. Sun Swan reports something to Rhymestar. Ah, yeah, okay. So we're gonna go to Yellow Whisker. I don't really like his name, so we will change it. But he takes pride in how well run his patrols always are. Yellow Prickle, Yellow Fox. I just realised he does have some yellow in his coat. Yellowfoot does suit him because he's got yellow paws, but there's multiple. I like Yellow Clover. I might do that. Yellow Chaser, Yellow Spot, Yellow Fur, Yellow Patch, Yellow Fang. Yellow Fang? Yellow Joy, Yellow Swan, again Swan. Yellow Drift, Yellow Prickle, Yellow Shock, Yellow Berry, Yellow Fall, Yellow Spot, Yellow Nudge, Yellow Spot, Yellow Spots, Yellow Snow, Yellow Snow just sounds like someone peed in snow. Yellow Pearl, I hate Pearl, not gonna lie. Yellow Slip, Yellow Patch, Yellow Fur, Yellow Break, Yellow Minnow, Yellow Flame, Yellow Newt, Yellow Claw, Yellow Cry, Yellow Nibble, Yellow Patch, Yellow Shiver, Yellow Glint, Yellow Spot, Yellow Feather. I'm gonna do Yellow Clover. You know what? No, I like Yellow Feather actually a lot. Yellow Feather is his new name. Okay. Takes pride in how well run his patrols always are. Okay. Anyways, that is all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.